Thanks so much for staying with us on First Time Home Buyer. Open your email and drop us your details if you're looking for a home to buy. We'll make sure you get the top choices in any market in your budget, backed with demand and supply data. And we've got our next caller, Pandit Yajur, on the phone line with us. Welcome, Yajur, to FTHB. Go ahead with your question. Where do you want to buy?
Lisa, I'm looking for a duplex on the row house or something like this, Ahmedabad.
Okay.
So which area will be fine for me?
All right. So, Samir, I'm going to toss to you. This is, unusual, but not for Ahmedabad, where people ask buyers want more of row houses and independent villas rather than apartments and flats.
Keeping this in mind, Bhopal is a locality that we've selected along the Sardar Patel ring road, which has good connectivity along the SG highway. This has got well-developed infrastructure, was initially known for its farmhouse development and recreational development, but residential development has picked up over the last 4 to 5 years. So this is becoming really the area of the future to look into, both from plotted development, row house development and apartment development. It gives you a healthy mix of all three here. So that's why we chose this micro market. 6.5 on the location rating, pretty good from an Ahmedabad point of view. Undersupplied market for ready to move in properties, which is also a big plus. Although this market has not done too much on the appreciation side, which is also a big plus if you're coming in and buying now, because you will see a certain spurt of appreciation at some point or the other very quickly, rather than having to wait if you had bought the properties much earlier. ISKCON Platinum by SEG Group is the first recommendation. Project's been ready for the last 2 years, available on the resale market. Good price point. Then we have Binori Solitaire by Binori Infrastructure. This project's also about 2 years old, available in the resale market. The 3 BHK size is pretty good. It's over 2,000 square feet at 2,200 odd square feet. Lastly, we have Arohi Crest by Siddhi Developers. This project is slightly more expensive, but it got ready in 2014. So it's very, very well occupied and very well developed. And this project is available on the resale market also.
All right. So all of them in the resale market, are they easily available, Samir?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, today you will not have a challenge in getting options on the resale market also.
So here you go, Yajur. In your budget, the market shortlisted by Prop Equity is Bhopal. It's an undersupplied market, and I must say it's been a while since I've seen an undersupplied market. Top 3 projects recommended are ISKCON Platinum by ISKCON Group, Binori Solitaire by Binori Infrastructure, and Arohi Crest by Siddhi Developers. Okay, let's move on. This is an email from Pallavi Sharma looking to buy a home in Navi Mumbai. Budget is 65 to 90 lakh rupees, and she's fine again, Samir, with a 2018-19 completion, and has given us a slightly big elastic range of her budget.
Yes, and we would recommend our favorite micro market in Navi Mumbai because we can fit her there. It's a market that has also appreciated 4.5% on an annual basis in the worst performing times for real estate. So there you go. This market, once the markets and the tide turns around, will be the fastest appreciating market and give you over double-digit returns in the near future. We're talking about Kharghar micro market, which has got a location rating of 7.5 and today adequately supplied on the under construction side. Primarily because of its great connectivity, huge central park, 18-hole golf course. Everything is going well for Kharghar. That's why it's the only micro market, or probably a handful of micro markets, that continue to appreciate in these bad times as well. Coming to the recommendations, we have RS Exotica by RS Builders. This project is in Sector 34 Kharghar, available with the developer, getting ready in 2019. Also would like to remind our viewers that Mumbai is probably the most well-regulated RERA market, and I think RERA is really playing a very big role there in ensuring the confidence of the buyers right away, and that's why sales in Mumbai continue to do pretty well compared to the other cities in the country. Luxus Tower is the second recommendation by High Tech Ultra Homes. This is in Sector 18 Kharghar, slightly more expensive, also getting ready a little later. So if you have time to wait, then this could be a good option for you to consider. Lastly, we have Shelter Paradise by Shelter Builders. This is in Sector 10 Kharghar. 2 BHK options of various sizes available, and this is getting ready again in 2019. All 3 projects available from the developer, so another option for you to try and negotiate harder. You have to end up paying GST a little bit more.
Yeah, for an under construction projects, but then they should get input credit and pass it on to the buyer as well. So Pallavi Sharma, I haven't actually heard Sameer Jasuja being so excited about any project. Double-digit returns is his call on Kharghar market. And here are the 3 projects recommended. There's RS Exotica by RS Builders and Developers, Luxus Tower by High Tech Ultra Homes, and Shelter Paradise by Shelter Builders. And it's a good call to see that markets where you have an effective RERA, buyer confidence seems to be higher and demand has returned. Let's quickly take this last email that we've got time for. Mohammed Mubin looking for a 2 BHK home in Avadi area of Chennai. This is truly a FTHB, a first-time home buyer in a very affordable budget is his requirement, 30 lakh rupees, Sameer. Avadi is, of course, a budget market as well.
Yes, and the budget markets tend to still do well. This is also a micro market that has appreciated over the last 2 years at 3% annualized. Although 3% sounds nothing at all, but there have been micro markets in the entire country which have depreciated by 15 to 20% also. So if you look at it in that context, 3% is a good appreciation. Avadi is a self-sufficient micro market in northwest Chennai with limited supply of residential projects due to presence of a lot of military establishments over there. One plus, that is 7 to 8 kilometers from the Ambattur Industrial Estate, which is a big employment generation hub. Location rating 6, market is adequately supplied for under construction properties. So good amount of options in the under construction space available. The 3 projects that you can consider are Optima Upgrade by SSVK Builders. Project getting ready this year, available with the developer, under 30 lakhs. Then we have Pragnya Hazel by Hazel Realty Private Limited, a project also available with the developer, 2 BHKs as small as 600 square feet. And lastly, we have Amity by VGN Property Developers. This is the cheapest out of the lot and getting ready next year, but it's slightly more expensive because of the bigger size.
Quickly, then let's take a look at what are your options in Avadi, Chennai in that very affordable budget of 30 lakh rupees. Optima Upgrade by SSVK Builders, Pragnya Hazel by Hazel Realty Private Limited, and Amity by VGN Property Developers. I'm going to wrap out here. Sameer Jasuja, thank you very much as always, giving us that very precious data which helps the first-time home buyer buy at the right price and, of course, the right project. So you can also write into us and make sure that you're buying the right property. Thanks so much for joining me.